Hey everybody, it's Reed Comics 81, and I'm back with another comic book haul video. It's been a while since I made a video. I actually contracted COVID, and it knocked me on my butt for a couple of weeks, but feeling a lot better now, back to about 80%, so excited to get back into the hobby. I've got some books that I'm going to show from Second and Charles, a collectible shop, an antique shop, eBay, and some books from a small con that I went to yesterday. So I'm going to get started with the Second and Charles books. Picked this up for $1. This is Superman 79. Only reason I got it is because I've been looking for excuse me, a newsstand copy of this book forever, and this is like a Near Mint Plus newsstand copy of that, so glad to have that. Shout out to Scoons Comics. He got me excited about picking up some of these Funeral for a Friend and Death of Superman later printings, and I was able to find a few of these for $1. Justice League number 70, fourth printing. Justice League 69, third printing. Man of Steel 19, second printing. And Superman 74, third printing. Unfortunately, I did not find any of the DC Universe logo variants. Alright, that does it for... Nope, still on Second and Charles. Also found some Power Man Iron Fist to help fill in some holes in my run. 109, 106, 72, and I think those were all $2 each, maybe? I don't really remember. Also found some Marvel team-up books. These were $2 a piece. 26. Happy to find another copy of number 40, first comic book appearance of the Sons of the Tiger. And 46, Spider-Man and Deathlock. Excuse me. Also found Marvel 2-in-1 78. There's something significant about this book. I don't remember what it is, but that was $1. And picked up yet another copy of X-Men 11 with the classic Jim Lee cover. Paid $2 for that. At some point, I think I'm going to stop buying this book, but it's really hard to pass this up for $1 or $2 when I see it. All right. Sorry about the coughing, guys. That's one of the lingering, one of the last symptoms of COVID that's to go is the coughing, and man, it's really holding on to me. So sorry about all the coughing in this video, but okay. Also went to a collectible shop that I have some credit at. Picked up a copy of Daredevil 258, first appearance of the Bengal. Thought this was near mint, but when I got it home, I noticed a couple of small spine ticks, but that was $1. Happy to find this for $1. Venom Lethal Protector number 1. I still need to rebag and board these. These bags and boards are pretty rough, but this is got one small spine tick, so I'd put this at a near mint. Paid $1 for that. Also found Cyberfrog number 0, The Origin of Cyberfrog. These Cyberfrog books are tough to find, and this is near mint, and this is easily a $20 to $30 book right here. Also found Cyberfrog number 1, the commemorative edition. Again, $20, $30 book. They had some other Cyberfrog books that I might go back and get. Okay. Moving on. Excuse me. Went to an antique shop and found a bunch of Master of Kung Fu in high grade. 47, 49 near mint copies of these. These were all right around $2.50 to $3 a piece. So couldn't pass these up. 50, 55, 57, 58, 60, 93, 94. Was happy to find this one. 110, first appearance of the Ghostmaker. High grade newsstand copy of that for, I don't know, $2.50, $3, forget what it was. I was really happy to find this near mint copy of number 115, first appearance of Death Dealer in this condition. This is a $75 book all day long. Makes my second copy of that. They had a whole bunch of other issues too, but I only grabbed the high grade copies. All right, let's move along to some eBay pickups. Every now and then I'll snag a book from my childhood and grab this Daredevil 184, awesome Frank Miller cover. And this is from 1982. It is a newsstand copy, near mint. And I think I paid probably $10 total for this. I already do have a copy of this, but it's a direct edition and it's probably a VF. But when I buy books from my childhood, I like to get newsstand editions because those are the editions that I had when I was a kid. So there's that. Love that cover. Man, that pops. Also decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and get a copy of this off eBay. Man of Steel 22, the very hard to find newsstand edition. And I think I paid $7 total for this. And also had a bad experience. I bid on a Man of Steel 18 fourth printing and won the auction, and this is what they sent me. A first printing copy. So yeah, I was pretty bummed out about that. Contacted the seller. They apologized and they gave me a refund and told me to just go ahead and keep this book. So I think I got like 3 copies of this now, but yeah, not bad for free. All right, let's move on to the comic book con that I went to yesterday in Flint, Michigan. We don't have a whole lot of activities going on in Flint, so when something happens, it's usually like a big deal. But we had this convention. Let me just go ahead and throw this up here. And it was called the Really Cool Comic-Con. The name could be better, but whatever. I'm always complaining that everything that I want to do is always like at least an hour drive away from where I live. So this was like 10 minutes down the road. So I went back and forth whether I wanted to go or not. But finally I was like, you know what? This is 10 minutes away. I better get off my butt and go to this thing, even though I'm not feeling 100%. But I went and I actually had a really good time. There were a lot of people there that were selling stuff that weren't comic book related, which is always a real bummer to me. I mean, there were people there selling records, poetry books, jewelry, like all kinds of weird stuff. But there were quite a few vendors there selling comic books too, which is always a good thing at a Comic-Con, right? I only picked up 4 books at this show. I had a whole lot of fun digging. I've just started to become really selective about what I buy because I'm running out of space in my apartment for all these books. So anyway, let's get to the 4 books that I bought. Found this in a $3 box. Marvel Team Up number 15. First appearance of a character named The Orb, who is supposed to be a major... Well, he is a major Ghost Rider villain, but there's speculation that he's going to show up in the MCU. So this is a mid-grade copy of this. In this condition, this is probably a $20 book. So couldn't pass it up for $3, even though I already own a high-grade copy. But yeah, I love this cover too, man. Nothing beats a Bronze Age Marvel cover, in my opinion. That's just a beauty right there. All right. Was happy and bummed out to find this in a 50-cent bin, considering I had just bought a copy on eBay, but that's the way it goes sometimes, right? So, yeah, really cool to find this for 50 cents, Man of Steel 22 newsstand edition. But what's even cooler is I went to go pay for it, and the guy said, you know what? Just go ahead and keep it. You just take it for free. I don't need any more quarters. So I was like, sweet, I'll take that for free. All right, down to the last 2 books that I got for this haul. Found a copy of this for $18. This is Peter Parker number 9, first comic book appearance of the White Tiger. Near mint copy. Could not pass this up for 18. In this condition, this is easily a $50 book. But what I was really excited to find, which I've never seen like in person, like in real life before, was a copy of the 35-cent price variant. I was so happy to find this. I've been looking for this for quite a while. There it is right there, guys. Boom. 35 cents. Now, this is a mid-grade copy, and it was priced at $160, as you can see right there, which I think that was a little bit too much. I talked them down to $120 on this, and I felt pretty comfortable with that because these do not show up on eBay all the time, and when they do, they're usually the condition's usually not very good. I think there's a copy on there now. There's a graded copy for like $900 or something, which I would never pay that much for. But there's also a raw copy with a buy it now, I think $99, but it's got like some ink that's crossed out, like somebody crossed out the price with a pen, and I don't know, it's just wasn't what I wanted, but was very happy to get this for $120. I'm specking very heavily on this character. I think he's a cool character, and yeah, picking this book up anytime I can find it cheap and in high grade. Well, that does it this time around, guys. If you made it this far, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see y'all next time. Happy hunting, everybody. Stay safe out there.